here for the boys here in LNR, and I believe we've had confirmation that after the picking up the points here in the feature race, I believe that AR Riley has, the sprint race. Yeah, AR Riley has taken a championship.
That's correct. Apparently, that's both seasons he's took the championship.
Yeah. So I mean,
that is domination.
Yeah, and not just that. Obviously, A Riley and RP lied both 1 and 2. Obviously, that means Ferrari has dominated the constructors as well. So there's a 60-point difference between Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin, so that would allow Alfa Romeo to get their second. But there's 3 points separating Aston Martin and Mercedes for third place here. So I believe, yeah, three points there. And then saying that as well, we've got 19 points between McLaren and Alpine and 5th and 6th. 7 points between Williams and Red Bull in 7th and 8th, and then we've got 2 points between 9th and 10th of AlphaTauri and Haas.
Like I said, it's all to play for.
Yeah,
and that looks like quite a dark sky again.
Yeah. I mean,
initially there was rain put on, but that was just to try and wind one of the other drivers up. It was actually put on dynamic conditions, so it is completely random whatever the game wants to do. So if anyone has just got a second, it would just be nice to let us know what the weather condition will be for this race.
Yeah, I mean, we had, like I said, we ended the race, last lap, a little bit of rain coming down, obviously not enough to severely affect anyone. And as mentioned earlier, at the end of the race, we will have the driver of the season nominations. So that will be mentioned after the race and probably after we go through the standings as well. So as we're waiting for everyone to get their setups, maybe making any adjustments, obviously after having the 5 laps and the sprint race, any sort of improvements will be necessary to make now, obviously, as you can only adjust your differential and front ring obviously once the race starts, as I say. But yeah, again, anyone watching, let us know what the weather's saying. If there's going to be any.
What you were saying about the Ferrari being the constructors' champions and A Riley being the season 2 champion, there is now confirmation in the Discord as well, so that is correct. So, no comments just yet. So
in.
Only got a couple of people watching. So.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have Connor and Angry Dutch Guy. I imagine putting on some team racing here to secure third place there for Mercedes, and as we've got a countdown here, obviously we're going straight into a formation lap. Connor in the Discord said it's gonna rain. Ryan saying rain at the end, so yeah, we are going to have some rain here. So
yeah, a couple of people are mentioning rain, so I mean it would be much more helpful if it was dropped as a comment on the YouTube, as we pay a little more attention to that kind of race in the Discord, but some people are either. So yeah, and Ryan did actually say on it, he did say rain at the end, so we did actually have one who was smart enough to put the comment in.
Now, talking about the battles for driver standing between Haas and AlphaTauri for last place, it is going to be down to Mr. Jace and Drew. Jackie was here. I'm not too sure what's happened to Jackie.
Hard medium 16.21, soft medium 5.7, and I didn't see what the other one was. I think it was around 20. There is actually 2 people out there on hard tyres, which is Jim and Drew.
So I mean, I don't know what they're thinking there.
And we've got A Riley, Ryan, RP Lai, and Joseph on mediums, and everybody else on soft.
So the game's suggesting that it can go hard mediums or anyone on a soft to soft mediums.
I said soft medium was about 20. It was 16 to 21. I've just seen it pop up on the screen from yours. So it's 5, 7, 16, 21 if you want to do soft, medium. But I think if that was me, I wouldn't do soft, medium. I'd do something like medium soft, or soft medium soft.
Oh, error. Yeah.
Bounced off into the wall. What happened there? It doesn't look like he's taken any damage though, which was really lucky because that was quite a chunk of the wall.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, going through the construction of the stand again between Aston Martin and Mercedes. Mercedes a massive advantage here having two drivers. Aston Martin will be relying on Mad Max to try and secure obviously a high.
His counterpart, Quick Killers, isn't available to race tonight, so that has put him a bit of a disadvantage. But then saying that, we only had one Mercedes driver in the last race by the end of it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, a lie. I think he binned it on the last lap and ended up with none in the end. So
anything is possible as we.
Absolutely anything is possible.
So as we've got 5 laps, 5 lights for the final time this season, and lights out, and away we go. Error obviously will be leading here. Good start there, looks like by Error.
Everyone's had a really good clean start so far. To the back.
Yeah, Wolsey's made a move on Mad Max. I'd imagine no, there's no space there, and both Alpines have taken. Oh no, Mad Max is coming back on Grimmy there on the inside, so that could have been 2 places nearly lost. Oh, Wolsey though, yeah.
Round on Error as well. Error's now dropped back to P3.
Grimmer dropped, was forced to stay in P4 there, both Error and Mad Max forcing him back there.
Wolsey had a great start though.
Yeah. And we've got RPI looking to make a move on Jimmer, who's on the hards. I mean, bold strategy there.
It is a bold strategy. You can tell what he's thinking. He's either thinking hard soft or hard medium here.
Oh, and that is Connor that spun. I don't know if there's any damage there. Looks like he's managed to do 180 there and get it back on. I'm just going to see if there's any damage as he comes up.
I'm just trying to see that myself if we've got any damage.
No, both end plates are intact, and that's Error.
Error's facing him one way as well,
and no damage for him as well. So
he's done exactly what I was talking about as he actually spins again as well. That was exactly what I was saying about that 11-12 off camber you get here. He's span and he's lucky because he's not done any damage.
Now RPLi's made a move on Jimmer, but and imagine RPLi's going.
Made a move on Ryan as well.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, because Ryan's on the mediums. Although saying that, it looks like Ryan's come in, so perhaps that's wing damage. That being the case, I would be guessing he's going to go hard to the end now.
Yeah.
But he could decide on a 2-stop strategy and go for soft and then another round of mediums.
Ryan's in, Ryan's into the pits and he's put on the hards. Yep.
Yep. So Ryan has gone on to the hards then, although it looks like the soft from him. It was really weird because on my screen it looked like he had the red band soft.
Yeah, I saw that as well on the inside.
No, yeah, on the inside, yeah, but now on the outside he's gone onto the hard tyres, so Ryan will be running to the end on those, I would think. But it's really unfortunate because now both Williams drivers at the back. So they've not had a great start.
Now Mad Max at the moment is in P2.
Mad Max, yeah.
And that's another Mercedes that spun out, and that is Connor again. So not what Mercedes want at this moment. Mad Max at this current position will be taking P3 for Aston Martin on himself as he's looking to make a move on Wolsey going on the outside here.
Yep.
Side by side. Now, yep. And now
Wolsey have the most DRS as well. He's almost twice what the other got.
Team drive in there, yeah. Wolsey forcing Mad Max, lovely team drive there. So now as it stands, obviously both Alpines 1 and 2 at this current point.
The Mad Max back into the grasp of Joseph as well, and now Wolsey's seemingly allowed Grimmy to make a pass on him. Because there was no DRS there, unless Grimmy just had a better drive out of that final turn.
And now it's going to be interesting. Obviously,
that's an Alpine 1-2. They just need to help each other here.
Yeah, tow each other along. That's all we need. Mad Max though is slowly.
Yeah, Ryan said that his reason for the pit was actually wing damage. As I said at the time, I was.
Mad Max has made a move on the inside of Wolsey.
He went really deep there, but Wolsey did try to switch back. He must have outbraked him.
Yeah, unfortunately the camera angle.
back there.
The
I was
Cameron
on
gave,
board with Joseph.
yeah, the Cameron gave me was stuck on the front wing of Mad Max. I couldn't see anything Wolsey was trying to do. But yeah, Mad Max
I was on board with Joseph, so I could see that beautifully, because Joseph is a few tenths behind these two that are battling it out. But Grimmy is seemingly quite a bit faster, because he's now over a second ahead of Mad Max.
All Wolsey's got to do is apply the pressure on Mad Max, allow Grimmy to get quite, a bit comfortably ahead. But we've got Joseph. We've got Joseph on the back of Wolsey, making a move. But I think the softs of Wolsey will just secure leading into the corner here, unless Joseph goes late on the brakes.
Yeah, Joseph's had to go earlier on the brakes.
And it works, and
around the inside,
and that works out.
To go around the outside.
Yeah, RP Light looking as well to try and make a move there.
That was really close then, he almost didn't get on the brakes fast enough.
Yeah, and we've got RP Light looking to go on the outside of Wolsey here as well. And he does. That is a lovely move there. And he will have the inside line here as well, as Wolsey is now behind him. And that looks like Jimmer making a move on Angry Dutch Guy here.
Yep. And that's strange because Jimmer's on the hard tyres as well.
Yeah. Side by side.
Hard tyres switched on early.
Yeah. Now I imagine Jim's going to go for a cut back here, but no, not enough. Yeah.
Turned in a little bit too early. I caught him. He almost
Connor's gone back into the pit, so this is not what Mercedes want for the constructor standings here. Angry Dutch Guy makes a move on Wolsey though. That is a lovely move. So Angry Dutch Guy, if we speak, is catching up on Mad Max.
Losing ground. Like 2 laps ago, he was right up there at the front, and now he's just losing places.
Yep, and that's lovely feud there as well. I got off that, and it looks like Riley's going to be next in line to make a move on Wolsey. Yeah, especially on the softs. Yep, and
he's on the softs, and now Riley's lining him up as well.
Yep. It's a drag race here. Wolsey will have the advantage, but Riley does have the inside. Wolsey's going to have to brake early because of Jimmer, but also Riley does as well, not risking it. In the meantime, though, Grimmy has got a second lead on Joseph, so I don't think there'll be no DRS there.
No, Joseph has actually made a move on Mad Max as well.
So this is going to be a battle of the Angry Dutch Guy. It's going to be racing to catch up to Mad Max. Hopefully, obviously, Mad Max, for Angry Dutch Guy's point of view, drops a couple of positions as well. Connor right at the back, and that's Ryan making a move on his teammate Error as well. RP Lido on the back of Mad Max looking to make a move, which will put Mad Max.
All Ryan really needs to do there is just try and make up ground for the cars ahead of him.
Yeah.
So was when they pit, he's right back in the action again. You know, he's got a 23-second gap. Those guys ahead have still got a pit yet.
Yep.
Including Drew and Jim that both started on the hards.
Our Mad Max went wide on the curb there. RP Light is right on his gearbox, looking to make a move on the inside, but changed his mind last second, having a little peek.
He's going to hold back for that DRS now.
Yeah, because Mad Max is out of Joseph's DRS, only 2 seconds behind, and obviously Dutch Guy will have DRS on RP Live, so that will benefit.
Grimmy is out of ERS, as Joseph is closing in and he's still around 30% here. He's going to go for a late lunge. No, he changes his mind on that.
RP Live sticking to that inside line.
Max was looking for the switch back there.
And that allows Angry Dutch Guy to now be able to make a move as Grimmy's going into the pit.
Grimmy's pitted, yeah. So this is an early stop.
Yeah.
Surprised we came in this early. Look, Wolves is pitted as well. They're going to double stack.
Oh, it's not going to benefit them at all.
Oh, that was really lucky. Really, really lucky, because Grimmy got out on the hard tyres just as Wolsey was coming in. He's also gone on for mediums, so we've got Mr. JC coming into tyres.
I'm just on board though with Matt because he's gaining an RP Live, but more he's having to back off. It's allowing Angry Dutch Guy to catch up.
So Wolves and Mr. JC are looking at full stop strategy. Grimmy is looking at one stop strategy now. He's gone on to the hard. Now obviously release Joseph. off. Eli is there as well, a couple of seconds behind, but he's got a DRS train appearing behind him. With Mad Max, Angry Dutch Guy, Jimmer, A. Riley, all in a little DRS train.
So yeah,
it's literally a Ferrari sandwich. You got a Ferrari at the front of the train and a Ferrari at the back of the train.
Yeah, I'm just working out. So as it stands, Mad Max needs to obviously stay where he is to secure third place for Aston Martin. Still early days, but Angry Dutch Guy is right on the back of him. Yeah,
really late in the brakes there as well from Angry Dutch Guy. I thought there were going to be contact. That was really
error DNF'd.
Both cars pit as well. Both of the Aston and the Mercedes have pitted simultaneously.
Yeah, there's a virtual safety car. Oh no, it's a full safety car, so this is actually perfect timing for them to the pits on a medium now.
So, is there going to be any... No, there was no sense of a leaf in the pits there.
Now this is what this is what
pits as well for his hard tyres.
Yep.
Why would he have come in on hard tyres? They would have just been switching on at 6 laps and he's going on to soft.
Yeah. But it's going to be... This is what Mercedes want here, because the safety car will allow Connor to catch up. Hopefully Connor obviously don't spin out here. Because all Angry Dutch Guy need is Connor to pick up 7 points here.
So that was the reason for the safety car.
Yeah, it was it
car.
started off as a VSC and then a full safety car.
I was so interested in Mad Max and Angry Dutch Guy's pit stop because of their closeness within the Constructors' Championship that I completely missed the error of DNF, and that was actually the reason for the safety car.
Ryan, Connor, Mr. Jason went into the pits as well in the meantime for
Ryan's
mediums.
Actually pitted for a set of mediums, even though he was already on the hards.
Yeah, faster tyres, 20 laps. Well, it'll be a minimum of 20 laps.
If he had stayed out on the hards, he would have been further up the field.
Maybe he feels that they're small grip and he's more comfortable on the mediums there.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I know for a fact that me, when I'm out there, I 99% of the time prefer mediums over hards.
Yeah.
I think there's only 1 or 2 tracks where I've actually preferred the hards.
Me.
I think Coton might be one of them, where I go for hard tyres.
Yeah, me, I avoid
1 or 2.
Yeah, I avoid the hard tyres for every track.
Which allows a Riley in P2.
Yeah. And so has Jimmer behind him as well. I imagine maybe a fresh set of medium for both. No, RPL's gone on the softs here. Jimmer...
Yeah, probably going to go soft medium.
Yeah,
or medium soft, one way or the other.
I mean, like I said,
there's would be the better option.
It's going to be a match.
Jimmer's doing. He's also taking a front wing. There must have been contact somewhere with Jimmer.
Yeah.
He's taking a front wing there. So let's just see where people come out at the end of this.
Yep, and now then obviously this is going to allow the battle between Aston Martin and Mercedes to be as close as it can, with Angry Dutch Guy on the back of Mad Max for the restart.
Everybody's pitted besides the 2 front runners.
Yeah.
Which have nobody anywhere near them in terms of action for safety car.
Yeah, I mean they could easily do 15 laps on the mediums easily, and then that would allow them to do...
Well, there's 20 laps to go, so you could probably get 13, 15 out of mediums and another 5 or 7 out of soft. So switching to a soft medium strategy for the rest of the race may not be a terrible idea.
No.
But then saying that, Grimm is in a great position. If he can keep those hard tyres nice and warm, he doesn't have to stop again now.
No, not at all.
So theoretically, if he could hold his ground against some of these guys with faster tyres, and believe me, that is perfectly possible, because I was holding ground against soft runners on mediums.
Yeah, so, and the best thing is the longer you've got them soft runners behind you, the more their tyres are going to heat up. Yep.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was doing on Sunday night. I was keeping soft runners behind me and forcing them to overheat their own tyres.
Yeah.
You know, and it just burns their tyres out faster whilst they're desperately trying to battle you.
So we're just waiting for Ryan and Connor to catch up to the pack. We've got Mr. Jason 1 turn behind, who'll catch up on us straight. So in the meantime, I mean, we've got our leader Joseph who's picked up 7 positions. A Riley's come out from 7.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Connor and Ryan to catch up now.
I just clocked.
Ryan
We went.
Pit straight, and Connor's just coming off the back straight. So
Yeah, we've got both Ferraris and both Alpines, I believe, behind each other. So I mean, we have a look at tyres. So yeah, we've got Wolsey on a medium, so we'll really allow him to pass, being on the faster tyre, and the same will be RP Lee and Riley. RP Lee is on the softer tyres, on the faster tyres, and fresher tyres.
Yeah, I mean, it could go either way. So Ryan says, holds are too slow with rain at the end, just fancy being quicker in the meantime, should we go soft at the end?
Oh yeah, of course
yeah,
we...
I mean, that's something else we haven't paid attention to.
Yep,
is
the rain,
rain
yep.
as well, so maybe some of these guys are switching their strategy based on the predictions for weather as well. And that wasn't something I thought about.
Yeah, and if it is going to be raining soon, at the end of the race, obviously Drew Cam and Riley can Drew Cam and RP Lee can just treat every lap as a quali lap, just bang out the fastest laps possible, gain as much position as you can. What's going to be interesting as well, if anyone's changed their setup. I mean, so safety cars in this lap, but yeah, I mean the setup can obviously have a massive impact on cornering. I mean, yeah, you can have a low downforce and keep it low and have straight line speed, but cornering, you're going to suffer. You're going to be braking early. You're going to be find yourself fighting yourself against the car, as well as obviously acceleration wise. If you're running low wings on the back, you're going to struggle on the acceleration, fighting the rear of the car as well. So yeah, we've got Joseph doing a great job here, backing the pack up, avoiding any sort of glitch. Yeah. Will Joseph get a good start on Riley?
Alright. Just coming around the fin at the end, Sam. And it should go any time now. Maybe there you go. So 6 cars are safely in the pit lane.
Yeah.
He's gone. Right,
yeah,
Joseph's going. Is RP Lee going to make a move on his teammate here? He is.
Yep, and now it is. And Riley lets him pass, it looks like. Yep. Now all Riley's got to do is stay on the back of his teammate here, and RP Lee could just force Joseph right and allow them both. Yeah.
I mean, he's also got to be careful of, not wanting to be too close so as burning his tyres out.
Yep.
Just gives him the option to just sit a little bit closer to Joseph for later in the race.
And Jimmer makes a move on Wolsey there, and it looks like Drew's going to be trying to follow up on that if he's got enough speed. So jump backwards. RP Lee's in just over 2 tenths behind Joseph here.
Yeah,
obviously, yeah. All RP Lee's got to do is wait for that straight. Fresher tyres, faster tyres. Nothing Joseph can do.
Yeah. I mean, he went on DRS, but ERS should be enough to get to the well.
Or will RP Lee call his bluff? Not use make Joseph rinse out his ERS down this straight here. Yeah, RP Lee using it, and so is Joseph. Yeah.
So is RP Lee, yeah. So
but a lot faster going down the inside.
In the 2 tyres, bear in mind one's fresh softs and one's
9 lap mediums.
2/3 warm mediums there, so.
Yeah, he's made a move there.
Riley right there as well. He's only just hanging on to the DRS window. Oh, he has a little flick of the opposite lock there. RP Lee's its fastest lap of 1:35.1. He's trying to attack Wolsey, who hasn't actually been released by his teammate. I'm surprised by.
Yeah,
they probably would have released him because of the fact he's on faster tyres. I mean, they're both on fresh tyres, but those hard take a few laps to turn on, so scrub them in.
We've got Jim on the back of Angry Dutch Guy here. Looking to make a move here all over Angry Dutch Guy's rear. And again, as I said, what Angry Duck's guy needs to do, he needs to get on the back of Mad Max here just to secure them points for Mercedes. As Jimmer runs wide, possibly a track limit warning there for him. He is right on the back of Angry Duck's guy there. Look, definitely going to be making a move possibly down the straight, but they're both on medium tyres, so he's going to come down to set. But as he goes, looking to go around the outside and then switch on the inside. Side by side coming down the DRS straight here is going to come down to who's braver on the brakes here. Jimmo slips back into Angry Duck's guy looking for some more slipstream. Yeah, he stays behind him. Maybe just going to wait for DRS to make a move, make it a lot safer, but at this moment Angry Duck's guy will not have DRS on Mad Max and RP license. Another fast lap there. Grimmy picks up a 3-second penalty.
DRS is enabled.
Now will Grimmy let Wolsey past here? Because not only are they now fighting for position, now it's Wolsey that on a faster tyre without penalties, penalty free here.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like Grimmy is just kind of holding his teammate up a little bit. The ideal thing would be to swap places if they're around the same pace.
Yeah.
So as they're not just burning out one driver's tyres. But this isn't going to be benefiting Drew at all either, because he's been stuck behind these guys on those soft tyres. He'll be burning those soft tyres out.
Mad Max as well is slowly catching up to a Riley here. But again, I mean, extra position for Mad Max is secured. So.
Just been wide and Drew's just ribbon around the inside.
And it looks like Ryan's going to try and follow through on that possibly.
But that does mean that Wolsey will now have DRS and so will Ryan. Connor will as well, just tagging onto the back of that little train. But Drew won't because he's not close enough to Drew. So.
Going to stay on board with.
A little bit late on the ERS there if you're thinking about making a move. You're not going to get close enough. He has a he's not close enough.
Same as. Oh. Yeah.
I just saw a piece of wing come flying over the top.
Well, it's not Wolsey, so we're going to find out if anyone goes into the pits here. But no, that is Ryan.
Ryan. I did wonder if Ryan had outbraked himself because he was the next car back. That was unfortunate. All I saw there was Wingo flying over the top of Wolsey's car, because I was actually on board with Wolsey when it happened.
Jimmer though is still not able to make advantage of DRS. I mean, that Angry Ducks guy is closing on the Mad Max to get in the DRS zone. Mad Max, Mad Max had a massive oversteer there. Luckily, so obviously he saved the car, but that Jimmer, luckily on the brakes, a good reaction from Jimmer from stopping himself from going back to Angry Ducks guy.
So Ryan's jumped onto the soft. That means he's going to have to take another stop as well.
Yeah, Jimmer. I can see Jimmer's getting a little bit impatient now. He's trying to. I think Jimmer's going to force a move here. I mean, you can see that the Angry Ducks guy's got a little bit. He's making a move. He's putting the pressure on Angry Ducks guy. Yeah, because he can see Angry Ducks guy struggling with the medium tyres here. He's just going to apply a lot of pressure on him. Make him force an error, make it a lot easier for him. Yep, and that's it there. Yep.
And he's got a lot more ERS. This is going to be job done.
Yeah, it's just simple done. And then also behind as well, Drew's making a move as well on Grimmy from the DRS there.
That was made.
And now Connor is up into P9. He's looking to make a move on Grimmy as well.
Wolsey needs to try and get back in on this action here and just try and help his teammate out a little bit. I know he's had a couple of little slips, it's not been great for him.
Again, this is going to be interesting for the standings.
Sure, I mean, obviously the Ferrari guys there.
Yeah, they secured it. I think I just saw a flicker of rain on the screen as I was on board of Angry Ducks guy. I'm not too sure because it could be a little glitch there, but I'm pretty sure I saw a little couple of downpours on the.
No chest with no on that. Maybe this could be the point of the rain. I mean, we did hear it was coming towards the end of the race, but we're only halfway in. So maybe not.
Connor's making a move on Grimney. No, I think I am seeing rain here. I'm on board with Connor. Oh, Connor! Connor loses it, and yep.
I
Connor.
thought I saw a couple of spots of
Yeah.
rain just as the tail stepped out.
Now
Maybe
Connor
we
was.
are- Yeah, I'm on board with Wolsey now, and there does appear to be a few spots of rain.
Oh, and that's Wolsey,
Just
yeah.
turned it around in turn 11.
And that allows Connor to possibly get a position back
Well
here.
called that was there.
And in the meantime, what we didn't see is Drew is now catching up to Angry Dutch Guy.
Yep.
Obviously on the fresher tyres here. And he's diving straight on the inside.
More as he thought about it.
Yeah, but he does get that better exit. And Connor makes a move on Wolsey as well, what we missed out on. Now, I'm going to have a look at I'm going to stay on board with
Max is
Drew.
right on the back of Aidan Riley.
Yeah, and Drew's on the back.
So the big decision for these guys is when is the time to go to inters when this rain's coming? Because if we're just getting a few spots now, I've seen rain come in half a lap and I've seen it come in 3 laps. So, like, anything can happen, really.
Now, as it stands on points, it will be tying for 3rd place between Aston Martin and Mercedes here. So all Connor needs to do, or Angry Dutch Guy needs to do, is just find one more position.
So they just need to make a few points. There is definite rain out
Yep,
there
100% now, yeah.
But it's not creating enough of a wetness on the track to require you to switch over to inters yet.
So Mad Max is in 4th place at that.
Thought about a move there on A. Riley, but backed out of it.
No, tell it like this current point, Aston Martin will come 3rd place by a point. So
They really do just want, like...
Oh, Mad Max though, dropped 2 places.
Yeah,
1 place, sorry.
I was on board with Jimmer when he did that. He went around the outside of the last turn. Pulled the DRS zone. As Connor picked up the 3 penalty, which isn't going to affect his finishing position at the set. It is.
No. So now Mad Max is in 5th. That's 18. So that allows now that change of pace there will put them on equal points, I believe.
Just about, yeah. It's going to be close.
Yeah, put them on, just checking my notes there.
The switch over to him.
Yeah, I was doing my homework a little bit earlier today, making some notes on the driver standards of what could possibly be happening here. As we got Grimmy making a move on Drew Cam and Wolsey and Connor not too far behind. Again, Connor, if he can overtake Wolsey here, and that could cause an upset as well for the William.
Right at the back of Drew here.
Yeah.
Drew's got 8 laps on those tyres, so these tyres could start to be going off now. These softs. And that would explain why the guys were going soft instead of medium. Maybe they were thinking hang it out.
And it looks like Wolsey is making a move and Connor is going down the outside of Wolsey there. And there's a bit of contact.
Right, but
Yep.
didn't quite make that happen.
Yeah, still no sign of anyone pitting.
With Drew and Grimmy here. So Grimmy's closing the gap on Drew, who's on the soft tyres. Like I said, those tyres must be looking about going off now.
Yep, as Connor and Wolsey are side by side, yep. So it is Alpine, obviously attacking and defending here. Will Connor make an all-important move here? But even if he does, he's still got 3 seconds, so it's not going to affect anything yet. So we got Grimmy on the back of Drew now. Angry Dutch Guy's managed to get a little gap ahead of Drew here. I believe DRS is still enabled as well, even though, and that's Grimmy, yeah. So that is exactly what Mercedes need. The Alpine with the penalties behind.
That's unfortunate.
So that is now Mercedes taking, and that's Drew nearly losing it as well, coming on the exit before that long right-hander.
Yeah, that'll be the exit of, well, entrance to 12.
Now Drew is out of DRS. Woolsey has DRS.
Right on the back of RP as well now.
Yeah.
So all that ground that RP had made up is now gone, and RP pitted.
Okay, so I would imagine this is going to be an intermediate. But is it wet enough? That is the question. As Woolsey picks up a 3-second penalty.
No, that's mediums.
Okay, that is very interesting.
Not going to be heavy enough. As Woolsey is in as well. He has gone for inters though.
Yeah,
Drew.
Connor, yeah, Connor's coming in the pits as well.
Connor's coming in.
Yeah. Connor's gone on the medium.
Left on 3 lap-hold mediums.
Yeah, I imagine that's it for him.
He's just going to scrub set a medium from when he had to come in and change the wing or something earlier in the race.
No,
so
Connor.
Woolsey and Drew made a bit of a mistake.
Yeah.
They're clearly slower because Connor's just driving.
Oh.
Well, say driving, he's more bumping his way
Yeah,
through.
bumper cast there.
So clearly they are the slower tyre right now. But are they going to come into their own slowly? I mean, it is only sort of spitting there. I mean, it's not like there's a big issue with him. His walls is spinning around, so maybe he's not ready for those inters yet, and he's burning them out and not.
So yeah, so I mean, all
mistake on that point, yeah.
Yeah, all Connor needs to do is get us ahead of Drew as he can. Because if he does need to pit, make a big enough gap. But Connor is struggling a little bit, it seems. And there's a yellow flag in sector 2, and that's Woolsey.
Hey, Riley's out.
Oh.
He's lost it at the last turn, as Angry Dutch Guy is now in the pits.
Now, what's Angry Dutch? I'm going to stand more Angry Dutch Guy, see what he does here during the pits.
He isn't pitting, but there's his teammate struck in the car.
And that looks like softs for Angry Dutch Guy here.
Yep, that is soft tyres for Angry Dutch Guy.
Oh, Mad Max. Obviously, the top 3 leaders now are yet to pit. Obviously, they will. Joseph nearly on 18 laps, coming on to 20 as he crosses the line. He will be. Got a nice lead there, but yeah, I'd imagine he will pit. I mean, I've seen Connor, you know, on medium having a little wheel wobble there. So I mean, I don't know how 18 laps are going to be treating Joseph, Mad Max, and Jimmer.
Well, there's 9 laps to go now for those soft runners, so they should be okay.
Yep.
The medium runners shouldn't have any problems. It's these inters, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's. Now the thing is.
Soon. See, me normally, if I'm in a position where my tyres are starting to go off, but
Do we?
there could be inters in a lap or two, I just stay out on them, try and push them a little further.
Man.
Risk losing a few seconds rather than losing a pit stop.
And I believe Mad Max and Jim have pitted. Joseph, I think, is the only one that hasn't pitted, I believe.
Joseph hasn't pitted at all.
Yeah, so Joseph will have to pit.
Now on lap 20. So if I just look at the race director.
Mad Max is coming into the pits though. Mad Max is coming on for another fresh sort of mediums. That's very brave. Maybe he thinks that it's not dry enough for the softs there. Now the question is though, will Angry Dutch Guy get the jump on Mad Max here? As he's stuck
He is
behind.
closing on the back of Ryan, but no, he hasn't.
No. But he is out on the faster tyres, yeah.
P8 as well.
Yeah, Angry Dutch Guy making light work of Ryan there on us.
Yeah. But he's on fresh tyres, so
Yeah.
JC is in the pits for mediums. Surprised Drew or Woolsey hasn't tried coming back in again yet, because they've lost combined about 45 seconds by the looks of it.
Yeah, no, as long as
Because obviously the car pitted ahead of him, so it's actually more like 32, 33 seconds. But even so, I mean, if you add that to the 15 seconds to Mr. JC, it is more like 45 or 50 seconds to Connor, who pitted at the same time as they did.
Yeah. So at this kind of moment, yeah. Oh, Wolsey's pitted again. So yeah, I mean, yeah, Inter's there.
Because those Inters just aren't working for him. As he's now been lapped by the leader as well, because that was Joseph and Jimmer. He goes on for medium. That was Joseph and Jimmer who just passed as well, so he's now lapped Wolsey.
Joseph's tyres must be struggling here. Joseph will still have to pit, and I believe he's left it very late here. He will be dropping at least down to possibly P3, maybe P4.
Yeah, I think he's probably looking at P3. I don't think he's running quite the sneak ahead of Joseph, but Joseph will be on fresh soft if he doesn't choose to go into it. It depends on what this rain does, because it's there, but it's light, and it's not really, making a major difference
for
the driver. But unfortunately, because of the rain, everyone's sort of spaced out.
Yeah, there's not much going on here. I mean, we've got Jimmer. I mean, the closest battle is Jimmer and Joseph, but Jimmer always got to do is just keep a clean line, because, as I say, Joseph has to pit. Makes it an easy race for Jimmer there to obviously take the win for the last race of the season here. We've got Angry Dutch Guy closing on Mad Max. He's now closed that gap to less than 2 seconds, nearly a second and a half.
There you go. Drew pitted back in and he's now gone back to stop.
Yeah.
Clearly the interchange was a bad call for both drivers. Joseph's pitted. He's gone very wide on the pit entrance, but he has pitted.
And imagine softs here. So again, there's 6 laps on the softs, but it's too late, I believe.
Unless the weather changes.
Yeah.
I don't think he really needs to do 20 laps on them, but
no.
22 laps on them, sorry. So now he's got 7 laps to do on these. I mean, it's a good one-stop strategy, but.
And in the meantime, Angry Dutch Guy is within touching distance
he's in
of.
P3, he's not doing too bad there.
Yeah.
He won't have too much trouble with Grimmy catching him up. As Ryan's pitted now as well.
Yeah, I mean.
That means now Connor and Angry Dutch Guy have picked place each, and they're right on the back of the match.
Yeah,
so
and that's secured.
Total, they should outscore.
Yeah, so they're picking up 27 points. Obviously at the moment, Mad Max is picking up 18 with 3 points. So yeah, so all McLaren Mercedes need to do here is pick up the minimum of 21 points. Well, 21 points to tie, 22 points to take 3rd place. So I'm going to stay on board, obviously, with the Angry Dutch Guy here. That is the closest battle going. And again, it's all an important one. As long as the Mercedes can hold the line here, as long as Connor just stays where he is. Angry Dutch Guy obviously to take the lead just to secure the position there, but obviously they are catching up to Grimmy as well. DRS obviously still unable, not wet enough to turn it off, and he will make a move here as Mad Max doesn't have DRS. So he goes down the inside, so yeah, there we go. So that is just securing Mercedes 3rd place, unless Mad Max. I don't think it's dry enough to stick to that inside line there. And obviously Angry Dutch Guy will have DRS on Grimmy, so Angry Dutch Guy could be looking up to P4 here. Grimmy, I believe, is still on the hards. Well, he will take the position anyway because of the 3 second penalties that he has. Oh, tell a lie, there's a battle. Ryan and Mr. Jace at the back. As Ryan goes on the inside and takes it there, and obviously will have DRS, so has a massive advantage coming down the straight here, going into turn 1. So I stay on board. Oh no, I just clocked. In the meantime, Grimmy made a. Yeah, Mad Max is closing on Grimmy now as well.
Maybe those hard tyres that he's starting to struggle on.
Yeah, they're 16 laps old.
He's on fresh medium, so he would be fairly quick. I'm just on board with Mad Max. This is now the only real battle on track.
Yeah.
Angry Dutch got a huge gap to Joseph. Joseph's really off the right slowly.
Mad Max looks to be making a move up, and he's going to have to jump on board for the bare camera there. They could switch that to the broadcast there. Not making it easy for him. Yeah, unfortunately with this rain, I mean, for the season finale, we had a brilliant 5 lap and a 25% lap from start to finish. Unfortunately, yeah, which I believe unfortunately happened to you last week, I believe, when I missed the comms. I believe you had a bit of rain and there was nothing going on.
No, it's just been kind of a spit in the rain that's not actually caused any major issues. No, it hasn't really done anything to this race apart from make people think, oh, I best jump onto Inters now.
Yeah.
Maybe it's going to be time for Inters soon and people are changing strategies. So, Joseph is reeling in RP Light at quite a rapid pace though. He couldn't go for people.
He's down to 2 seconds. Angry Dutch guys.
That was 4.5 seconds before that to go.
Joseph actually done.
Max is making enough ground on Brummy for him not to have DRS.
Yeah.
And Connor's too far back to make an attack on Brummy anyway.
Yeah. But Ryan
so
is...
Purely, Joseph catching up RP Light, really.
Yeah. With 3 laps to go. I
mean, I can see Ryan's catching Connor, but I don't think he's going to catch him fast enough.
No, he's again.
9 seconds and about 3 laps. I doubt he's going to do it. It's not that much difference.
No. Unless he switches over to rocket fuel and can gain 3 seconds a lap.
Yeah, he's going to need some serious good driving.
But Joseph obviously done quite well on the mediums, obviously to secure a obviously his podium. I mean, if you come to the last 3 laps, I mean, final driver, well, season 2 final for driver of the day. Who are we thinking?
It's hard, isn't it? There's been some really good drivers out there today. I mean, I would have potentially been looking at A. Riley. He had a well-controlled race for the feature. Oh, it's hard.
I mean, it sounds weird, but for this race here, for the race, I would say it's Angry Dutch guy. He's gained 9 positions, but then saying that Jimmer had a solid race.
But then Angry Dutch guy had a complete shocker.
Yep.
This is what my problem is those that have had a really good race in one have had a shocker in the other.
I mean, if it wasn't for Ryan at the start of this race, I would have gone for Ryan 100%.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Ryan had a really good feature race and then kind of had a...
wing damage. Wing damage at the start of it. And Joseph just made a move on RP Light.
Yep, it was up the inside of turn 1 and 2. And RP Light is keeping on the outside of him. Yeah. So Joseph's through. RP Light just sat back into P3. Yeah, I mean, I'd be looking at Ryan myself as well, but as I said, he had a bit of an incident earlier in this week. But he had a really good sprint race, and he had a good qualifying 5 laps, so it's difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. How did Joseph, when did he finish on the... on a feature race, on a sprint race?
So, A. Riley says, curbs. There was a word before it, but I'm not going to repeat it.
Yes.
So that was what happened to him. Let me just scroll back through the. In fact, I'll drop off here because I need the other stream, not this one.
Yeah, I've got it up here. So.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see what the finishing result.
So he came 6th, Joseph.
That's not a bad result.
No. What about Jimmer?
Well, Jimmer was P5, and he looks like he's about to win this one.
Yeah.
So, there's A. Riley won, but he was out in this one. Ryan came P2, but he was out. Sorry, he's not out. He's had a bit of a disaster in this one. That's last Wolsey being passed again, I think.
Sorry to interrupt, but Ryan is right on the back of Connor now. He's within 2 seconds with obviously a lap to go.
That's actually really good work. He was 9 seconds down 2 laps ago, and I didn't think he could make that up. This is making it all the more difficult though, because although he had a bit of a disaster at the start,
he's had a good comeback.
He has had a good comeback, yeah. And like I say, the guys that have done really well in this race are Joseph, Jimmer, RP Live. To be honest, overall, in fact, RP Live's probably done the best at it. I mean, he took a P3 and a P4 as it stands.
Yeah. Again, it's. I think to get on the podium, it's got to be RP Live. But then it's hard. I mean, this is the hardest one. I mean, we've got Jim obviously coming up to the final corner now, obviously to take the win here at China. To stay on board with Jimmer here and concentrate on that. Oh yes, it's 27 laps. So it's just thinking of driver of the day, it's just got me distracted. Which means that Connor then is 7/10. I want to stay on board with Ryan. Connor's got.
I'm on board with Ryan right now. He's half a second.
Yeah, Connor's got a lap now. Then basically, well, he's just got over a lap to hold Connor back.
Ooh,
that was
Ryan's
a massive swerve.
I've seen a flick of yellow. He's running low on fuel.
Oh.
He's not going to run out of fuel just before the end of the race.
Yeah. So, but he's still making a move on the inside.
Yeah, he's gone through.
So he's got 2 options. He can now sort of hold back Connor now, but then again, it doesn't matter because he's gonna get that place anyway as long as he can stay 3 seconds. I believe it's 3 seconds. No, it's 6 seconds.
Oh, well,
so,
there you go. Then that's job done, isn't it?
That is. So I'll stay on board with. I mean, if you want to watch that, I'll stay on board with Jimmer. As he will be crossing the line within the next 3 corners. But yeah, back.
Joseph's closed right up on him though. Oh, that was 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, and they've both got the same ERS.
5 or 6 seconds behind.
Yeah, he was.
On the last lap, why is Connor not using more ERS? I mean, he's got 60%. No point having ERS when you can just abuse it all.
So yeah, Jimmer crosses the line here to take P1. Joseph coming in behind for P2 and obviously following Riley there. I'm going to switch for Joseph. He had an awful, he had good 5 lappers, 25%. Bold strategy here, stretching out their medium tyres. And if you've got Angry Dutch guy crossing the line, followed by Mad Max. But yeah, and then to do that strategy, and then to come back from 4th place to 2nd place with a handful of laps left.
Yeah, I think I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Grimmy's done well as well. 20 odd laps on those hard tyres.
Yeah, Grimmy's massively improved, and we've got obviously Ryan. Connor's going to be crossing the line, so that guarantees Mercedes 3rd place in the constructors there. So obviously, well done for him. Well done to them, both Angry Dutch Guy and Connor for that. And we've got obviously just waiting for Mr. J, Stu, Cam, and Woolsey.
Woolsey's already crossed the line because Woolsey was last.
Okay, so yeah, they were all. So then it's just.
And now he's just on the back straight.
In the meantime, I'm gonna have a little butcher, see if I can try and sort out the rough idea of the constructors. So obviously we have Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, and Mercedes taking 1, 2, and 3 in the constructors, followed by Aston Martin, McLaren, Alpine, Williams. Who was in the? Where did I think if one Williams finished ahead? Yeah, sorry, Angry Dutch Guy, the game recommends driver of the day.
Yeah, but that's just going to be for this
position.
race.
Yeah. So obviously we'll have the final celebration here on screen. Well, the surf win there for Jimmer, and as well as obviously having Joseph having a good comeback there, obviously after a very late pit strategy. What I'll do as well is I'm just gonna wait for the official standings. So yeah, rundown final of the standings for the season 2 here at China. Jimmer, well deserved P1, P2 Joseph, and P3 RP Live, well deserved podiums. So now RP Live taking the fastest lap there. Angry Dutch Guy, Mad Max, Grimmy for 4th, 5th, and 6th. 7th is Ryan, 8th is Connor, 9th Mr. Days, 10th is Drew, 11th Woolsey, and then DNF and Riley and Error. So now I believe that the Red Bull, there was no Red Bull today. No. So then that is Drew Cammy.
Aaron Riley has just said, thanks for the comms, boys. Hopefully we'll see you in season 3.
Yeah, hopefully if all goes well, you boys plan on sticking us around. So I mean, how many we've got in the chat here? Let's see, we've got watching. So we've got 6 watching. So I mean,
there should be more drivers watching.
Yeah, I mean, for the benefit of doubt, I'm gonna give it maybe a minute here. I'm just gonna pop in a Discord that we will be doing a driver of the season here, unless Riley, you want to beat me to that. If anyone wants to obviously pay attention to this, if anyone is.
And Aaron just said, of course, and we plan on keeping you around. So it looks like comms is sorted for season 3 now.
Yeah. I mean, it's good racing. And I mean, obviously, you boys obviously give us comments and obviously good feedback on our commentary. But it wouldn't be possible without good racing watching. You know, lot of action every race.
Rain just spoils it sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Which is exactly what happened for the second half of this race. It kind of got a little bit boring because the rain ruined it. Stupid rain.
Yeah, it's always the way, unfortunately.
Max Beddoes says, thanks for the comms, gents.
Yeah,
You're
again,
welcome.
anytime. I'm just gonna let everyone know that obviously we will be announcing driver of the season.
And he says, well done to all the boys, enjoyed racing with you all. So that would be Mad Max, I believe.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for the so we've got an extra one watching there. James Pello, let's go, yeah. The only thing that's annoying for me is I was going to say, yeah, I mean everyone's using everyone's name for YouTube. So for me it's sort of catching up. Obviously you've had more experience racing with these boys and on comms than me, so you're more familiar with the names.
Unfortunately, although there is a way to tag your YouTube to your Discord so as you can actually see who it is, not everyone does it.
Yeah.
Max pops in and just says, yes, it is Mad Max there, so it is indeed. And RP Light says, thanks for the comms, guys. So once again, you're very welcome, and apparently we will be carrying on to season 3. So
yeah. So
not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. You know, dynamic duo here. We're well started off as a commentary team, and obviously in another league we're teammates as well.
Yeah, we drive together, we come together.
Yeah, which is, I mean, if you boys are interested in watching us again, feel free to obviously send us ask for a link, and we'll send you a link for our race tomorrow if you want to support us boys for tomorrow.
Yeah, we race McLarens tomorrow for another league.
Yeah, hopefully we can pull out a Joseph, get a third place for one of us.
I'm just trying to think. We are at Belgium.
That is great because I have had no practice.
Well, no, neither have I.
Yeah.
I know I'm very good around there, so I'm.
So Aaron is giving us the heads up to put a link in the Discord. Yeah, we will do that. I mean, obviously we obviously doing comp. We don't want to mention any other leagues. Some people get funny with that. So it's
while we're on comp.
Yeah.
It's
so
not fair to LNR for us to be kind of naming names of the leagues whilst we're on their comp. So we don't do that.
Yeah,
but
definitely
we'll happily drop the link for their YouTube channel into the general chat for everyone a little later once we've finished on comp.
Yeah. So, we've got 9 there. Everyone's had a...
So, Jimmer says, he is indeed Jimmer. 4 wins in 4 weeks, and cheers for the comms, lad, it's been class. So,
right.
Monday Night Esports, shout out to the comms guys. Brian says, great job, lads. So, all those comments of appreciation we always, of course, appreciate, because that way we know we're doing a good job.
Yeah, and hopefully any feedback you want to give us, we're always happy to listen to. So
by all means, good, bad, whatever it is, whether you drop it in the comments here, whether you private message one of us, kind of any feedback, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's positive in its own way, because even if it's negative, it may give us an idea of how we can improve.
Yeah.
So any feedback, is good, even if it's criticism of some kind. So, So John Walls, that'll be Walls. He says, "A job well done, guys."
Yeah, and maybe even popping suggestions as well for next season. Next season is a fresh start. Everyone turn over a new leaf. Drop in a couple of suggestions.
Constructive criticism. Yes, exactly.
That's what he was looking for.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Thank you. My brain goes a little bit to sleep on me at this time of night.
Well, I'll stop him there.
11:30 for me.
I'll stop him there. His brain's consistently asleep there.
Yes.
But yeah, as I was saying, drop the admins as well. Any suggestions you want. We've had suggestions from other leagues talking about post-race interviews, pre-race interviews as well, getting one of the drivers on board in party, which could be another step forward as well. Switching things up, doing something different that obviously other leagues don't do. That's what it's all about, starting a foundation and building on that. But yeah, we've given it enough time. In the UK, it's 25 to 12. Don't want to keep all you boys up. So the all important draw. So from the admins, they've said it was a very close, but with 4 votes, it goes to A. Riley in a Ferrari. He wins after the season, and these are a few reasons from other drivers. So there's one that goes to A. Riley for consistency. Another reason is that he's an all-round nice chap, very clean, very fair racer, and dominated this season. Yeah, he has dominated this season by far. Both Ferrari boys have. And there's another one as well. I voted for A. Riley for Driver's Choice Award simply because since I've been here in the league, I haven't seen him put a foot wrong all season. He's very consistent and an all-round great driver. You can't argue with that. Me and Colin were talking about it. We were going to vote, but the problem is we've only been here for 4 races, if that.
Well, you've done 5 races.
Yeah.
5 of 6. So we've really only been here half the season and haven't really had much of a chance to kind of get involved in what you guys are like overall. So, we did talk about it, and to be honest with you, we both kind of went down the same route as you guys did. We both said A. Riley. So, it wouldn't have changed the result either way.
Yeah, he's from what I've seen from the 5 races I've been here, again, that's what has been mentioned. He hasn't put a foot wrong. He's kept his head down, fast pace throughout, tyre choice, weather conditions, as he's proved here. But also, Riley has said that shout out the tournament next week. Obviously, that's for us, and also the season reveal for teams and calendar. So that'll be interesting next week to see obviously new teammates, new calendar, new races. We'll see if obviously Riley can keep his foot down and continue the pace he's left off in season 2.
And from what we've heard, season 1 as well, so dominant from the start by the sound of it.
Yeah. So yeah, we are gonna leave you all there. Hopefully we might see some of you tomorrow night. But yeah, it's been a fantastic half of the season from what we've seen.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So we will see. Well, it's confirmed. We will see you boys in season 3. I've been Scotty 15 1997. Join alongside Mechanical Cole as always, and hopefully you guys have obviously a good week and a lot of rest and a lot of practice for season 3. Anything you want to add, Cole?
No, I don't think you could have said that any better myself.
Yeah, well, on comms with you, mate. Pick up a couple of good points, mate. Not useless after all. And that